Welcome, everybody. So I'm hosting tonight because Andrew and Vanessa are in the Bahamas. I think they'll be waking up this morning in Miami. They're going to be picked up by a bus. They're heading off to the boat or ship. I would hardly say it's a boat. It's a ship, and they're cruising the Bahamas. And Andrea is over there with them, and so they're looking after her, Ray and Rhonda and Dean and Larissa there. There's a whole bunch of other people. I know Annie's there. I think Natasha and Janina there. And look, I probably likely to miss out a whole bunch of people, but and Tessa is over there. So there's a whole crew of people over there. So it's gonna be, they're having a blast. They keep sending back photos saying, "We miss you." And I keep going back saying, "I think I miss you more." So I had to uh, I had to actually stay back because of some business commitments, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd love to be over there on the trip. But anyway, we've already qualified for Budapest, so that's pretty cool. So looking forward to that one already. So guys, what I'd like to do is just really kick off. So is anyone got something they want to celebrate? Is anything you want to share? Something that's really happened during the week? There we go. Hey Martin, how you doing, mate?
Well, I wouldn't say it's a very good week, but I'm making progress.
Great.
So I'm way behind. So the action I'm doing now is like going to propel me forward for, later stuff.
Yeah.
But I've followed up some of the gyms and a physio exercise physiology place, and he rang me
Yes.
back today and said there was a miscommunication. But anyway, he asked me about it and said, "Oh, can you send the information to me personally, and I'll get it to the team and we'll discuss it." So they deal
Yep.
with sports people who are healthy, and then
Yep.
also physiologists that are dealing with arthritis, osteo. And I said, "This is what happened to me,
Yes.
just my arthritis. So you're dealing with that, take it to your team and he'll get back to me." I'm seeing a gym owner who wants to get the brochures into their gym,
Yep.
and another gym lady who was very keen, got the information, got the 18-minute video. So it's a
Yeah.
constant follow-up process. And yesterday
Yep.
I was playing golf, and there's a young golfer who I gave the information to last year, but they're kind of influencers. They're doing their thing on Instagram,
Yep.
and a friend of his, a physio, came up to him and he's just said, "Oh, I'm doing all right, but I've got this sore shoulder." And the physio guy said to him, "Well, you don't ring me up and come and see me." And I said, "Yeah, and you haven't rung me up either." He said,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I showed him my patch on my wrist, and he said, "Oh yeah, there, that, yeah." I said, "Well, where's it hurt?" He said, "On the point of his shoulder here."
Yep.
And I said, "Can I pop a patch on?" He said, "Sure." So we put a patch on. Unfortunately,
Yep.
I couldn't talk to him afterwards. He left very quickly. And then I talked to the physio, and he's got the information. And then
Yeah.
a young lad and his stepfather, I played golf with them. They've got the information. I'm following up on Tuesday. So
Yeah.
I've got a long list. It's just getting to the next stage. And
Yeah.
tonight, I can't be on your webinar, but there might be a lady called Julia
Yep.
uh, coming on at 6 o'clock if she gets
Okay.
home from work. So,
Yeah.
but she does have she's been trying to get on for 3 weeks. So she's um, obviously, if she gets home from work, she'll be on it. If not, she's got the 18-minute video.
I'll make a note of that. See if I can
Mhm.
see it. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Like
Julia, she's
I
so
think, Martin. I mean, you're doing the right thing. Excuse me. It's just about consistency. I mean, it's anything, isn't it? Whether it's exercise, whether it's health, whether it's diet, it doesn't matter what it is. It's being consistent and being targeted. I mean, what I try to do in my life is do everything with a specific intent and just be consistent with it. So good on
yeah.
you. Great to hear. And I love what you said. You're strategically is putting stuff in place now for the future because that's what's and if you're going with that mindset, I mean that's a business builder's mindset. It's fantastic.
It's the 90 days ahead once they've, because I had one guy come back in after 15 months when I got
Mm.
to see him again, a military guy. So I'm hoping to get into the more military stuff with that. And
Yeah.
another lady, I went to stay with her. She saw what had happened to me and she joined on the spot. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Good
So
on you, mate.
you don't know
Fortunes in
what's
the
going to
follow
happen
up.
next.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fortunes in that follow up. So good on
that's
you,
right.
mate.
Okay.
Cool. So has anyone else got had some wins they'd like to share? Anything exciting happening in there?
Hey Bruno, here you go.
Hey, Tomo, how are you, mate?
Good, thank you. Good, good. Um, Yeah, I was just doing a bit of back office stuff. See, Carol up in Hamilton is ranked up to one-star manager,
Awesome.
and it's like
Awesome.
one of her personals. Georgie sponsored two new people, so that created some team building
Awesome.
for her, which put me at two-star manager, so that's good. I've been there before, but sort of dropped back, so back to two-star manager as a paid rank, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, did a flip chart presentation for Ian McGilvery. He had a pretty young, ambitious guy he works with. So we sat down together the other day and had a coffee and went through things. So
Yeah.
let's see where that's going to go, and signed up a new core package with Rebecca.
Yeah. Oh, great. Yes. Yes. No, no, fantastic. That's good, mate. Oh, it's great when you start to see that momentum flow, isn't it?
Yeah, just starting to get back into a rhythm after the holidays.
Yeah. Yeah.
Disjointed for a bit, but
Yeah,
back
no,
up.
I think it's important too, if you do have a little bit of a break, just know that it's gonna take a while to get the momentum back up again. I've noticed that in different businesses I've been involved in, the people that do have the break, it can take them right through to February, March to catch up. But then you got your pipeline full, and then I mean, that with your sales game as well. Cool, excellent. So one more. So who else has had something really exciting they wanted to share? Has had a really productive week?
Are you looking for more sharing?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and
Yeah,
on it.
yeah. Oh, very quickly. Yeah, so I've had a new brand partner got her first person on board with a core pack, and and I'm helping with a couple of other very strong leads, including a sister. I don't think she completely gets manager or any of that. I'm just like, let's just keep going, and we'll explain that to you as we go along. Um, and then another person who came on as a brand partner with an advanced on Saturday. But I was talking on the call, the Budapest call this morning. And this, Chris, and any of the Mark, any of you guys in sales. Or women too. There are always people ready to pop,
Yeah,
and um, but I'm sort of learning that less is more. And this was, I mean, she was a patient, but just so you know, guys, just because they're a patient doesn't mean anything. I had plenty of my patients go, not interested, I can assure you. You know, Anton, I love you, I trust you completely, so go away and don't ever mention it again. Just so you realize. Anyway, but she, right at the end, of very just, I hadn't seen her for quite a while, 9 months or something. And I said, oh, this could be something that interests you. You know, and I'm starting to use much more. What do you know about stem cells? And she's like,
yeah,
oh, I don't know, just they sort of make other things. And I went, oh, that's a pretty good sort of start. I said, oh, I've got, a new technology I've been working with for a little while that helps with anti-aging and age reversal. Oh my God, it was just like, here's my credit card. Like it was like there is no more need for information. I just want it, and I want it yesterday.
yeah,
And and I was saying on the call too, kind of finding niches. So I've now just had quite a few people, women, late 40s to early 50s sign up, not surprisingly, right? Menopause is an issue, energy is an issue, anti-aging and kind of all of that's, these are their drivers, if you like. And all of them equally all said, oh, I can think, sort of a bit wait till I tell my friends.
yeah,
So I'm actually working with them I mean, they're not all like all in completely at once, but they've all immediately was the first thing they said before they even received the thing. So it's just being sort of keeping your ear out. And when people say that, going, okay, well, let's like you tell me what degree of help you want, like how hard or fast you want to go. Is this you can welcome to just share with a few people that works, or there is a bit more to this if you want. So, so there's sort of wins for the week, and just to get that momentum up, and I'm really been manager way too long. Time to go to director. Let's get some managers under me, and sort of obviously that's where the duplication is just the next thing. And finally, I'll just say I really appreciated Sue. It was on a call, last week. Just you emphasizing so strongly about getting those auto ships in for people, because as we all know, you get those little the sign up bonuses, and then the income just stops very fast if they're not on auto ship. Like you basically don't have a business. You just made a sale. So you certainly don't have residual income, that's for sure. So they're the sort of my takeaways for the week. Thank you.
Fantastic. And so we'll be cheering you on all the way, director and beyond. Fantastic. All right. So for those that sort of joined after I did my first intro, so I'm running this for Andrew and Vanessa. I'm doing the next meeting as well. We do one on Thursday night at 7 p.m. New Zealand time, probably 4 o'clock your time. We do another one of these launch meetings. But we qualified for the trip. Andrea's over there. I couldn't make it for a couple of reasons. But I'm getting updates probably during the day, every hour or so, just to remind me what I'm missing out on. So, but look, I'm really excited. I'm excited to be here and excited to share with you.